is best defined as the major force behind significant market moves. So, does Lux Algo's smart money concepts indicator actually work? Well, the short answer is yes, it can. So we're going to go through the two most significant benefits that I can see when using this indicator. Let's get to it. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and we will pull up the indicator itself. All you need to do is search up Smart Money Concepts by Lux Algo, and if we were to go to this page, you can check it out. I'll put the link down in the description below. But there are a ton of different things on this indicator, and I suggest that you go ahead and you take the time to look through this yourself so you know exactly what everything means. But we see that as far as what's going on, there's definitely a lot of internal market structure. You'll see BOS, which stands for break of structure, change of character, CHOCH. We have the order blocks, which are going to be these zones, these red and blue zones, equal high and lows, fair value gap detection. There are a ton of different things, and again, I suggest, just as with any other indicator that you go through, you understand it yourself so you know exactly what everything means. But for our purposes, when we pull this indicator up on the screen, there are going to be some items that we could go ahead and we remove just so we clear things up, because we want to focus on the most significant benefits from this indicator. So the two things that I'm actually going to go ahead and take off are going to be the show internal structure option under real-time internal structure. That removes the BOS that you'll see, the break of structure, and the other part will be removing the equal high and low, or the EQH or the EQL. We will not need this. This will help clear up the charts a little bit. We want to really focus on two things. That's going to be the swing CHOH, or I should say CHOCH, the change of character, as well as the internal order blocks. We will not pay attention to the swing order blocks. Looking at that really quick, you could probably tell, and I noticed that it doesn't really stay the same if you go up on a higher time frame. Since we are on a 5-minute time frame, it's a little too far out. We want to stay within the internal order blocks, so we're going to keep that off. Those are going to be the two major things that we want to pay attention to. So as mentioned, we're going to look at the two most significant benefits that I found when using this indicator, and within each benefit there are definitely a lot of different opportunities to complement different types of strategies. So let's go ahead and we're going to dive into the use of the CHOCH, or the change of character, first off. And now when looking at the Lux Algo page, again the link is down in the description below, the change of character, or the CHOCH right here, price breaks a prior higher low in an uptrend or lower high in a downtrend, highlighting a potential reversal. This is really just showing when there's a potential new trend that's forming in the opposite direction. And the one thing that I notice is that it typically will relate to when we can prepare for this break and change in direction and trend. Usually comes when there's a break on, let's say, this strong high or a strong low, or a weak high, weak low. This is when it typically occurs. So we can go ahead and see here that we're paying attention to price action, and then once we begin to see things break, then we see that CHOCH line appear, and this can be an opportunity again, and we're going to break this down into a couple different options here. For a breakout, you could say more of a swing trading breakout, but with that comes a lot more reliability, I would say. This could also be used, again, if you're seeing a change in trend, it could be great for trend trading. So when it comes to the change of character, we're looking at that in that change in market structure, either for breakouts, for trend trading. This is going to be something where if you're going to utilize some more trades per position, where you can have an opportunity to do that. Or if you're looking to have a much longer term swing trade where you want to hold a position for a lot longer, the CHOCH, or change of character, is definitely going to be of potential use or complementary if you're using that type of strategy. And now when it comes to the order blocks are depicted by these red and blue zones. They're going to be the areas where the institutional market participants, or in other words, the major market movers, may potentially enter into the market. So those are going to be the opportunities, I would say, for primarily more reversal type of trades. And what I mean by reversals are either like a counter trend where you're catching either a top or a bottom, you're buying low, you're selling high, or for trend continuation as depicted here on the indicator link page, where we're having bounces off of these potential zones. So really what I would say for reversals. But the other thing that I wanted to mention when I was looking at this indicator is that we'll see these zones begin to come more together, and that really I would say provides an opportunity to identify zones of consolidation or ranging periods. So we can see that these are beginning to get closer and even begin to overlap as it is in this particular area. So if you're looking to trade consolidation zones or those ranging periods, that can leave open the opportunity. But alternatively, if you're looking to avoid those zones, it may be great if you're a trend trader. So again, there are two major benefits that I found when looking at this indicator that I'm going to be playing around with in different strategies, both reversals as well as trends, all over the place. And even within those two major benefits, you could definitely break it down into more specific types of strategies. So make sure that you go ahead, you check this out, utilize the change of character, the CH, OCH, as well as those order blocks, if you're trading, let's say, reversals, if you're doing trends, if you're looking at breakouts, if you're looking for trend continuation, if you're looking to avoid or take advantage of consolidation or range zones. There's definitely a lot of benefit to this indicator, so I would say in my book it definitely works. You just got to find the right strategy to complement it, or for it to complement. So I hope you gain a ton of value from this video. I'm definitely going to be playing around with this indicator a bit. I suggest you do as well. But as always, safe trading out there, keep doing the darn thing, and I'll see you on the next one.